So with the Nitro mix now, Bounty Killer, who is our DJ too as well. Bounty, this is because of Bounty dub that we had from before, you know. We never really knew Bounty.
Okay.
He was just a boss, and it was Dr. Marshall who worked at Anchor. Got a Bounty Killer for us. Yeah, big up Dr. Marshall, you know. He got our first Bounty. So we never know Bounty at the time, whatever. So when we got those Bounty, if you notice in the remix, you hear, I just got a big up one called Delano. It's from the first set of Bounty dubs that we didn't know Bounty at the time.
God, you're being smart. You're just taking intros, putting it into...
Right. So now, at this point now, we got approach from Bulby. Bulby, Sly and Robbie, and Ray. And Bulby was with brethren from them times too, you know. But when the remix was done, the remix is actually on Fed Up Rhythm.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
Let me just sip of water, yes, sir.
Yeah.
And Bulby come check we. And the remix got so hot in the streets, boy. It was so crazy that Bulby said, yo, we have to release this.
As an official 45, because I remember that's how all the soul man and DJs got that. We bought that on a 45 bus.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So it had to release as an official 45 of it.
The
When I said
scratching
tearing up
and all of that
everywhere, you know,
bus.
we like every week was Stone Love Renaissance, Maritime, Ras, this is 95, you know. Every weekend, Stone Love Renaissance. Paradise Cove, blam, 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 blam. Yes. Right through. So, you know, at the time now, Fed Up Rhythm, so we went down to Mixing Lab. So at this point, Bounty is now in the transition from jammies to mixing, like that transition there, Hot Wax Rhythm, blah, 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 right? So Bounty, we got introduced to Bounty right there at Mixing Lab. Remember now, this is the hottest remix. Oh, like, nobody never understand it. It was just the maddest thing. Cho, let me do the work.
You got to remember, there was scratching all of this. That was a foreign concept.
Correct.
The dance hall being played that way there.
Right. So now, Bounty, we got introduced to Bounty, and Bounty like, yo, you do it. Mad. So I remember, I would never forget this. Elephant Man was there. Them time that it was Scare Them Crew. Young Scare Them Crew. Young. And I remember we were like, Bulby, would I love get 2 more Bounty dub? Because we're playing at Ras. This Ras, it was, I remember it was in the week, and my Ras was like the Friday. I was like, Bulby, tell Bounty we need some dub. And Bulby said, yo, and talk to him. And then Killer now come reason with me, and like it was just so, and I don't know if people remember this. Bounty, in those days, to approach Bounty, wasn't easy.
Boss.
Them days, trust me, Bounty alone, how him look, him at Jazzwad. His the other day, I tell Jazzwad, you know, I said, Jazzwad, you know, one of the first times me meet you, I thought you was a murderer, you know. But just say it to him the other day. Because Jazzwad used to be like,
Yeah.
I used to just, you see Killer come out and you're like, 50 man move yourself. If Killer step yourself, 50 man step. They're like, yo. So in those days, we're like, this is crazy. This is the, you know, we're never used to that kind of, you know. But Killer the star. And like really, and to see Killer and we hold a reasoning. You know, at the tone them time there was like Killer not approachable. And we got a different side of Killer because we got embraced. Like, you know, so humble, and I say, yo, what am I say about Killer? I'm not killer this.
You got to remember, you guys came in with this extraordinary talent, and it seems like from back then he understood and seen talent and respected talent. So then you approached him with this thing here already.
Right, but it was more like, I went to be honest with you, that day I felt like I knew him years.
Yeah.
Cause he was so, you know.
It was just a real good vibes.
Killer a real general, long time. Not now, Killer is a real general. So, you know, we did it, and then, you know, the mention of dubs come up and rave the dance Friday. Now at this time, Killer was at the studio. He just recorded the song with him and Fugees. And who else to bust that? You understand?
Then these kids that's doing this thing already.
Who else to bust it? Big Dance Friday, Ross. So he gave us, he was doing his album, his first.
I think that was My Experience album.
Yeah, the first big album, yeah.
The double album there.
Right. So Fugees, Bounty, just recording them. And Bounty, Junior Reid, and Busta Rhyme changed like the weather, just record too. And I would never forget them that. Bounty said, put them and give them the dot. Give them a cut off of the dot. And we got them 2 tunes, bro. Plus, dubs. X amount of dub when I say, yo, Elephant Man jump in them now, ever scare them. Renaissance don't care for you, are you? They're fed up with him. All of those dubs are fed up. And I say, yo, that was one of the happiest days. Just, you know?
I could imagine how you floated out of the studio after this, what had just taken place.
We want to know what just happened. And then, funny, this is a joke, Elephant Man and me always run. So meeting Elephant for the first time there, you know, when Elephant voiced the dub now, because like at that time, Bounty voicing, so everybody, which sound this? Elephant Man call me around one corner. Yeah, how much money you have? Yeah, how much money you have? How much money you have? So we know I say.
You thought it was a thing?
No, wait. Yeah, my youth have voice to dub them for and I said, Jano, you know, I told her that. So me, you know, got to Bulby and I said, Bulby, the Elephant Man, money. He said, well, no, man. Yo, and Killer now come round. Yo, Ellie come, oh, everything good, man. Everything good. And I tell you, Elephant Man got so close to us too. It's like, it just become family.
This was part of when the Uptown was really running the scene. This is where the artists were and all the production. But again, this is a little later on in the story.
Yeah. So that was 95, the best year of Renaissance.
Yeah, 95.
In terms of getting the foundation rolling, right?
This podcast is brought to you by www.twolinedmusichut.com.